What is he thinking?
He does the same thing.
There's one right here. Right there. All right. We're doing this. Y'all see who I have in studio with me?
Texting. Well, if they couldn't see me, they couldn't see this, so that's not my fault.
Yeah. But he's here, y'all.
Am I late?
You good.
All right.
Tommy
Are
Davidson.
we on?
Yeah, we on. Tommy Davidson is here. What's
Thank
up?
you, man?
Good to see you again.
Good to see you too, man.
Appearing this weekend.
I'm checking out your hole. Is this it?
That's
We're
the camera.
up
That's the camera. You can look right there.
It's racked. That's nice.
Thank you.
Things are getting more sophisticated.
Yeah, trying to, man. You don't even need TV no more. You can do all this.
Yeah,
on
you
so,
can do this
your own thing on
this
social
is a
media.
Very sophisticated studio too, by the way.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. How are you, man?
Things are good.
You are in Jersey this weekend.
I'm in Jersey. I'm in Newark. I'm in Newark tomorrow, which is Saturday.
Okay.
And tonight I'm at the King's Theater in Brooklyn.
King's Theater in Brooklyn,
Yeah.
Newark tomorrow. Where in Newark?
At the King's Theater, I don't know. Oh, where at the what is it? The what is it called?
No, that's
The Performing Arts.
Newark, New
Yeah.
Jersey Performing Arts Center. Right.
Yeah, New
NJPAC. I know
yeah,
what it is. Right.
NJPAC. NJPAC.
Yeah, I think NJPAC.
NJPAC. Yeah.
Yeah, something like that. So great. How's it going?
Things are good. I ain't got
Really?
no complaints
You
yet.
rolling?
I'm rolling.
You still doing the TV show? Vacation.
Still doing the TV
Vacation
show.
Creation.
Yeah, we'll
Are
see
you-
if we're gonna be doing another year soon.
Okay.
Within the next.
Last time we
month.
talked, you were going out on the road for
I've been
that.
out of the country for
Out of country.
for 2 years. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. My publicist doesn't like that, but
So is that going to be
I
renewed?
gotta scrape up her check every month, so
I know that's right.
gotta remember that part.
Is that going to be renewed?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know. We'll know at the end of this month, but it's a great show. Vacation Creation is what we're talking about, where I take deserving families on the vacations of a lifetime on all Carnival cruises worldwide, which is the Ocean Corporation. It's a great show on ABC Saturday mornings.
When you go on that, does your family get to go with you? Or you
Yeah,
just go-
sometimes.
Sometimes, okay.
Sometimes. I mean, it's work, but, it's also a vacation,
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
And I'm mostly collaborating with the families that do go and really working hard to make sure that they have a good time. And we do everything from jet skiing to interacting with wildlife
Mm-hmm.
everywhere in the world, from Stonehenge to
Yeah,
the
That's a
Pacific
great show.
Islands
it's a great show.
to Central America, throughout the Caribbean, through Greece and Spain, throughout Europe, everywhere, from Naples to Russia.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm
And-
actually saying these things and I mean it.
Yeah, I can tell.
Can you see that?
I can tell. And now, so you still doing the stand up. What do you enjoy more, doing stand up or being in front of the camera?
Doing stand up is probably
You really?
the ultimate, because you don't have to listen to what anyone says. It's all you. So I can go off of my most basic gut instinct about what idea I want to share,
Mm-hmm.
and it's always 100% right on.
Yeah.
I can feel the room. I can feel what people are kind of vibing, and I can go with them.
Right.
And I've been able to do that for a long time.
So this weekend, anybody else appearing with you this weekend?
Ari Spears is appearing with me.
Oh yeah, remember Aries.
DC
yeah.
Curry, Donald DC Curry,
Mhm.
Mark Curry.
Yeah.
I don't want to forget anybody, but there are a slew of comics.
Yeah.
I'm working with about 10 or 15 different comedians over the next 2 days.
Wow. That's great.
And
That's
most
great.
important being me.
So are you all gonna film in that too? Are you gonna do something with that?
No.
Okay,
we
okay.
just come here live just to share a little bit. It's Valentine's Day weekend.
Mhm.
It's always a good time for a good comedy show on Valentine's Day weekend.
Mhm.
Great date night.
Yeah.
A lot of people always come out on Valentine's Day. It's
Yeah.
right after the holidays.
Yeah, it's good. It's a good
Anybody
time
got
to
no
go.
money, but they still got to spend it on their girl somehow. So, just having fun with it,
Yeah. Wait. So speaking of comedy and film, what do you think about Monique and that whole thing with her?
Everybody's an individual. If that's the way that she feels about it,
Mm-hmm.
that's just the way she feels about it. And she's, it's just like Colin Kaepernick. We're all professionals and we all have our own opinion and our own. We want to take our own actions on our own behalf,
Right.
and that's what she's doing.
Right.
That's
right.
what she's doing. The issue was she wasn't getting paid enough or something
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
she
like
wasn't getting
they
paid.
offered her $500,000.
Yeah, yeah, and they offered
and she
and she
said-
offered somebody else like even more than that. I forget who it was, but
Yeah, yeah.
but that Netflix thing. That's why I was asking you were filming that.
I
Netflix.
haven't been offered zero for it.
As I was saying, you
Like a
should be.
dime.
You should be. I mean,
Like a dime.
that's why I was asking you were filming. You need
Yeah.
to. People need to see you do that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I
'Cause
mean,
that's
I'd take a $500,000 for it.
you're right.
I'd
Okay.
take a $500,000 for it.
I think she was thinking.
But she's saying I won't. So it's just. But I don't know what her quote is. I don't know what her business is and what. I don't even know where that came from mentally from her.
The Oscar piece. She's operating off the Oscar
So
piece.
explain that to me a little bit. So
If
I know.
you get an Oscar, you're
Okay.
supposed to command a little more cash. I think is what she's thinking.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, and that makes sense.
Yeah, it does.
That makes sense because I don't have an Oscar.
Mm-hmm.
So
But
I
you
guess when it comes to that, then okay, she's right. But I don't think Chris Rock has an Oscar.
right. I forget
Right?
who it was.
Or someone else. I don't think
It was
Dave
somebody
Chappelle,
else.
I don't think Dave Chappelle has an Oscar either, but he has a Netflix.
His Netflix. I don't know how much more they gave him than her, but it was somebody else that she was really offended by getting more than her. And one, I don't think it was an African American. I forget who it was. I have to look that up. And
Yeah,
remember.
but Monique's cool. I mean,
Yeah.
she's a beautiful woman. She's worked her ass off. She has established herself as a legitimate actress.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and she is a good stand-up comedian.
Mm-hmm.
So if she makes a petition that she should get more of an offer
Right.
for doing Netflix, then I think that's pretty cool.
If they came to you though, you would be interested in doing something like that. You would do Netflix.
I would love
if
to
it's-
do that. I would love to do that, but you know, me negotiating my stuff is between me and my agent, and you know that stuff. You know what I mean,
yeah.
I mean, I don't think that me saying it is going to get me any more money. That's me
Right.
personally. I don't think me saying, you know, I should get more, and therefore.
No, of course not.
I'm
But
gonna get more.
I think
But everybody has. I'm not where she's at,
yeah.
and that's one of my friends, and she's cool as hell, and if she feels like she deserves that,
No, I agree.
and for her to say it out loud,
My only
see
point
nothing wrong
is,
with it.
I think that you should be, all of you should be visible like that. You should be on Netflix. I mean, that's kind of where it's going. Everybody's doing Netflix more so than anything else these days, or whatever, Netflix, whatever,
Right.
Amazon Prime, whatever you want to call it.
right?
It should, break you off, man.
Yeah,
Because
that's
that'd be
cool.
funny.
I mean-
People would look at that.
But
It
it's
would- it
really
would
not.
fly.
It's really not up to Netflix to pick me. It's up for me to pick Netflix. You know, I do what I want to do. Netflix is now what's going on.
Okay.
You know, years ago it was Showtime. Before that it was HBO. Who knows what it's going to be next? You know, I determine where I want to go.
Yes, sir.
You know, my comedy special is not composed yet. To the point where I got an hour, I'm going to go out and try to submit my hour to different people. So I'm not even in the mode where I'm like, oh, I want to be on Netflix, because I'm still developing my next hour. And we'll talk about Netflix or whoever's next.
Right.
Whatever fits best for me, I want to do.
Right.
You know, Netflix is the hotness, and you know, of course, you're going to want the best at the time. But you never know. You never know.
Yeah, never know.
I don't know if Dave Chappelle's special is on Netflix.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
$50 million.
Oh, he was $50 million fame. Okay, so yeah, he's on there.
Okay, that goes to show you what I know.
yeah.
You know, but I know he's funny, and I know I liked him.
Yeah.
I mean, I know he's funny, and I know I love him.
Yeah.
You know, I know I love him.
Yes, sir.
$51 million would be kind of cool
Yeah.
if Netflix wrote me
You wouldn't mind that.
a check for $51 million.
You wouldn't mind that.
But I'm no less happy today because I
Sure,
don't
of course.
have that.
No, of course not.
You
Of
know,
course not.
I'm Tommy Davidson. Like, I'm Barbara Davidson's youngest son, and I'm good with it. You know what I mean? Yeah, man, I'm good with that.
So what about Tommy Davidson with us, folks? What about any film projects you're working on? Any acting roles?
Actually, no, not this second. I just did a small part on Jim Carrey's show. We're Dying Up Here. What is it called? I'm dying up here. I just did a small part on that, and you know, I'm currently looking for film roles, and I'm always looking for film roles. I'm always looking to be in what is next for me.
When you gonna
But
do
I'm
this?
not in that mode right now. Right now, I'm working doing stand up. Right now, I'm working on my television show. You know, I'm just doing what I'm doing.
When you gonna? At some point though, you got to do Sammy Davis Jr. story, aren't you?
That would be kind of nice. At some point, I would like to.
You should. I mean, again, like you say, you decide what you want to do nowadays.
Yeah.
Brother like you can just do that.
Well, I mean, there's too many variables when it comes to Sammy Davis Jr. because there's the estate.
Well, that
There's
yeah. I mean,
rights,
if you can get
there's-
around that, right,
there's all that
right,
stuff.
right,
So,
right.
like, once again, you know, the way for me to survive in this business and still be internally happy about who I am is to just wait on what's next and do the best I can now. I do the best I can in my present. You know, I do
And you're doing well.
I do a lot of good things for people. I'm good with that. I have a lot of fun doing what I'm doing, and I just wait for what's next.
Yeah.
You know, I spent a lot of my early career wanting to place my value in something that wasn't within my scope. Now, I place my value within who I am, the people I love. I admire a lot of the things that people are doing, but I'm not going to do what I'm going to do until I'm doing it. And what I'm doing right now, I'm like content with it.
Yeah.
Until what's next.
Yeah. You're content with
Until
yourself.
what's next.
Patient with yourself.
You'll drive yourself crazy. You know, I'll go on Netflix and be like, oh, wow, look at all these shows. Oh, my God, there's like a billion shows. You know, and like, you know, 99 million of them suck, too.
That's true.
You know, Netflix got some great stuff, but they got some sucky
and
stuff.
lots of they put out their last 1 year.
Too. Some sucky ass stuff.
And it lasts 1
year. And I
year.
ain't being on there
One
just
season.
because
Right.
I'm on there.
Right.
You know, I don't care if I'm on Nickelodeon. I want to do something that's quality and something that I feel good about and that my fans are going to go, oh, man, that's really good.
Yeah. So that's what's up. What are your thoughts about, well, more or less in the Hollywood industry and elsewhere too, women are rising up and expressing some of the things that they've been through, this whole Me Too, Time's Up thing. What are your thoughts about that?
Well, first of all, let me look into the camera for the one that's coming at me next. No, I'm just
Oh,
kidding.
Lord.
No, I'm just kidding. I think it's good. It's good. I think that women have been sexually abused too long. And in the business that we're in, way too long. And unfortunately, one of the doors to success for women in the business is to allow themselves to be exploited sexually or to do it and not want to do it.
Right.
You know?
Right.
And so, you know, to have power wielded over you by someone more powerful than you, and then them take something from you you don't want to give, and then you not being able to do anything about it is terrible. And I know that because of being black in this country and having my people's freedom taken from them until as recently as 1968.
Yeah.
As recently as 1968, you know, my people couldn't even vote, couldn't even drink water at a water fountain, you know, couldn't even go down and have some ice cream at the counter, you know.
Yes, sir.
Could be murdered, could be lynched, and no one would do anything about it.
No
Could be
justice.
accused of a heinous crime, and there would be no justice there. So I understand the plight of women. I understand because of being African American and because of the struggles that we've gone through. I understand the plight of Jewish Americans. I understand the plight of Irish Americans. I understand the plight of Italian Americans or Polish Americans. I understand the plight of everybody. I understand the plight of everybody because of the position that my people have been put in. And I don't know if I would even have this level of consciousness. So you can't, you know, I don't really get angry at racist white males because they haven't had any reason to take on any consciousness because they haven't been the victim of racism or sexism. So I look at them as kind of like toddlers, but they're a dangerous ass toddler. Don't give no toddler the button to no nuclear weapon,
Well, that's
or
what
we'll
you
be
have right now.
gone.
I mean, it's literally
Or we'll be
a
gone.
toddler.
I would rather have a woman in that position because at least a woman cares about other people's children. It's natural for them.
Right.
It's natural for women to be nurturers because the difference between a man and a woman is the womb. So the woman is the WO. So man is man, but woman is womb man.
Yes.
So
right.
her whole instinctive spiritual existence is about nurturing because she possesses a womb.
Yeah. That's deep.
I'm a professor in
Tommy
here.
Davidson getting deep on us.
My publicist doesn't even listen.
Yeah, she's over there.
She doesn't care.
But you said something really profound,
doesn't
and
care.
she
doesn't care.
missed it.
My publicist just doesn't care.
So
I speak up for, you know, every single Jew in the whole earth, and she doesn't even look my way. Okay, okay. She's just like, can we hurry up and get out of here and get some matzo ball soup? You know, you keep saying the word Jew, and I'm getting hungry in here. I'm in New York. I can get all my food. What, are you kidding me?
You hear about the interview Quincy Jones did?
Yes.
That was crazy.
Yes.
So Richard Pryor,
he getting a little more press these days, huh?
Richard Pryor slept with Marlon Brando. He was
allegedly, right?
Well, the wife confirmed it.
Well, how can she confirm it?
You never slept with a big fat white actor, have you?
No, I haven't.
I don't know if that's.
But
thing.
both of them are dead, so they're the only ones that can tell you.
Right.
I mean, for real.
Right.
Her word doesn't. she doesn't. All of a sudden,
they were wilding out.
Yeah, she could. If that's the case, then let her tell us some other stuff. Tell me the lottery number.
Yeah.
If we're going to believe her about everything, then tell me the lottery number and who's going to win the Super Bowl next year, because I can use the bread.
You good with your impressions. Can you do Richard Pryor? Have you ever done Richard Pryor? Can you do him?
I was Tupelo, Mississippi. I sounded like Bill Cosby just now. What the hell happened? I can't do Richard.
No. I
can't do, but I can tell you that Richard gave me the, knighted me as a comedian in 89. 89. I did stand up at the Comedy Store, and it was me, Eddie Murphy, and him in the main room. And I went on before Eddie and after him, or after Eddie and before him. I was in the middle.
Wow.
4 shows, Friday and Saturday night, in the biggest, hottest club in Hollywood, the Comedy Store, and I put my foot in the ass. Well, I did really good that weekend. I was 21.
Right.
And Richard Pryor made his way over to me, where I was sitting in the little dressing room. He looked me up and down, and he said, "You's a funny motherfucker, man," and walked away. And I called my mom, and she was like, "Oh, wow, you did it. You really did it, T.
You made it. That's being knighted."
He says that, too?
Yeah, that's no joke.
He looked at me and went, he looked at me like I was some kind of strange animal, and he looked and shook his head. He said, "You's a funny motherfucker."
Yeah.
And gone.
Yeah.
And we became friends over the years after that. But that was at the moment where I said, okay, I'm pretty good at this, and let me work on getting better. All right. And that was 30 years ago.
Wow.
And I'm better than that now.
You still look that age, too.
Thank you.
You have not aged. His dude is not aged. You keep bringing me people that don't age. She had Tatiana Ali in here right the other day.
Just yesterday, huh?
And she didn't.
Isn't she something, man?
Man, and she hadn't aged. And this dude hadn't aged. I need you to represent me so I don't age.
Just give him. I'm going to write him out the hair dye that we both use.
I need it on my face. New Jersey Performing Arts Center tomorrow. King's Theater in Brooklyn tonight. Those of you watching on this stream, Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube, check them out. Who? TommyCat.net. That's his Twitter handle. TommyCat. TommyCat.net. Check it out. You don't do Trump, do you? Can you do a Trump?
I don't do Trump.
You don't do Trump either?
I don't do Trump.
Okay.
I won't do Trump.
You won't do Trump?
I won't do that joke.
That would be funny.
I did that joke once this morning. I'm not going to do it.
You did it? But no, wait a minute.
No. It was what would happen at the State of the Union. Okay.
Do it.
No.
Come on, man, please.
All right, I do his next State of the Union address. Okay. It's a short joke. Let me just make sure I do it on the screen.
You got it?
Yeah, you got to make the announcement to set up the joke.
Mr. Speaker, the President of the United States.
Good night.
Tommy Davidson, y'all. Thank you. King's Theater in Brooklyn tonight. New Jersey Performing Arts Center tomorrow.